Welcome to the Fighting Around YouTube channel. Today we have some more card reveals for the Sam Rutherford Challenger deck from the Star Trek Lower Decks Challenger series coming out December 6th, 2024.
Just in time for Christmas.
Just in time for the holidays. And Christmas. And Hanukkah. And all the others. I'm with Zach and Josh. Hello. You guys ready to look at the rest of these Star Trek cards?
This is the first time I've looked at these Star Trek cards.
Yeah,
StarCraft cards. Can we get StarCraft?
Ooh. All right, we'll put it a request in.
Put the list in.
Put it on the list. But first, we gotta review our character cards. You know, refresh it in our minds. We got Sam Rutherford, Resourceful Engineer, a 630 Instant Inventor with response after a non-thrown attack is played, switch its speed and damage, and enhance. This attack gets +1 or -1 speed or damage. And we have Sam Rutherford, Davron Racer, a 7 hand size, 21 health inventor character who has the static of your tech attacks get +2 speed, enhance once per turn in the enhance step, and first form, if your rival has 8 or more ready foundations, draw a card. Your rival commits 1 foundation. We're gonna end this enhance step.
Yeah, we love an enhanced step. It's very
It's
funny.
over. It's so over.
I don't want to deal with this anymore. This is dumb. Next one.
All right, so on to the new cards that we get to reveal. Boom! We got 2 cards first and foremost. Delta Flyby and Virus Upload. Both of them are kind of, what do they call it? French vanilla cards is what they called them. They're somewhat blank attacks with a keyword ability. Delta Flyby is a 5 difficulty, mid 3 for 7 tech attack with EX2 and a +1 mid block. And Virus Upload is a 5 difficulty, low 2 speed, 6 damage attack, tech attack with stun 2 and a +1 low block. Oh, and I just realized Delta Flyby has the Void attune symbol, and Virus Upload has the Order attune symbol.
Yeah, both of these being tech makes them very good in what I'm going to refer to as Sam 2, because I cannot remember what's the
Speedy Sam.
Devron Racer.
Devron, yeah, Sam.
Speedy
Boy.
Yeah, Devron Racer giving these a static +2 speed, pretty cool. These are statted very well once you give them +2 speed.
And then Virus Upload also just going stun 2 is pretty good.
Yeah. These are solid French vanilla.
Yep, solid beginner cards. Learn to play the game, get used to playing.
Our next attack is Betraying Shove. It's a 5 difficulty, 3 mid for 6 damage throw tech attack with Blitz. If this attack is not blocked, commit 1 rival foundation. It's also got a +3 low block and has the Order attune symbol.
Yep, I like this one. The fact that there's a couple alleyways that I really like. In the character in Sam 2, right? That's his name, Sam. In Sam 2 is a 5 mid for 6. It still is a 5 mid for 6 throw, so like it sucks to block, and then if you don't block it anyways, you're getting a targeted commit on your opponent. So your best piece is now gone if you decide to not block it, and hopefully you don't. Like if you check well on it, cool, I'll commit 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and even in the face Sam, the main one, it's he has such high stat manipulation, right? This could be anything from a 7 mid 3 throw to a 3 mid 7 throw that
Actually,
if they don't block it,
you can't switch the stats because he is a throw.
Yep.
Hoisted by the own deck and my reading abilities.
But you can still give it +1 damage too, to be fair.
Yep. And as we've all seen with a lot of characters, +1, -1 damage and speed go a long way throughout an entire game.
Yeah, especially if you're stringing out a bunch of attacks.
Mm-hmm.
But I think this one's solid. It's also just a good throw. All right.
I can't wait to be a menace with this card.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what?
Please block my 3 mid 10 throw in 4th kind.
I knew it. I knew he was going to say it.
Oh, God. I forgot about 4th kind. All right, now I'm moving on. I'm moving on to Neelix Cheese. Is that how you say it? Neelix?
I don't watch the show.
I've never
Don't
watched the show.
We'll say it's Neelix cheese. It's a 4 difficulty high, 3 for 5 tech weapon attack with powerful 2 and blitz. Draw 1 card and discard 1 card. You may change this attack's damage to match the printed damage of the discarded card, and it has the void attune symbol and a +1 mid block. This card is crazy.
Rodan, baby.
Yeah.
Rodan loves this card.
This card
I want to put this foundation that's in my hand on top. My Supersonic is now in my discard pile.
or just, we have so many big attacks right now with AOT. We'll just make it a 12 damage attack.
Sure.
So in Sam Rutherford base version, right? Let's cook a little.
Yep.
He plays it. He flips it to a 5 mid, 5 high 3.
Yep.
We draw a card. We discard Grish's Attack Titan. Is a 5 high 11. We give it +1 damage or +1 speed. It's a 6 high 11 4 diff.
Yeah, this is nuts.
We've cooked.
Yeah. Yeah.
This also shares this shares a symbol with like a bunch of printed 7 damage moves. What is the stain one? That's like minus damage if you haven't played a weapon. This is a weapon, so like this could be in that deck. Brandish Steel is the card I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
You can slam this with like, if you have Walk the Dogs, you can pitch your Walk the Dogs. Any of these infinite symbol, like you can just pitch a Colossus Titan attacks.
Yeah. 13 damage. Why not?
What is the 13 diff from Attack on Titan 1?
That was only 7 damage.
Oh, is that then only 7? Okay. Never mind. Yeah, Colossus Titan. That one is what we're pitching.
Yeah, that one's got 10.
It's printed damage, not difficulty.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
that's still 10.
It's still 2 damage. And then if we're playing Speedy Sam, it's now a high 5 at least minimum, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Card is.
I think this card's super cool.
Yeah.
Uncommons are not always the like most powerful cards of the deck, but I think this one's one of the neat ones. And then it has powerful too.
Yeah.
So if you like for some reason discard that Grish's Attack Titan like I'm thinking and have a bunch of you can actually just one shot someone with your 6 high for whatever.
This is at the end of my string. Here it is. Catch, right?
Yeah.
I can't play my 5 diff out of my hand because I'm 4 attacks deep. Well, here's the damage from it. Have fun.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So, we're gonna move on to the next one. Cause man, talk about crazy. We have a new keyword, frenzy. So we'll get to that in a second. We have Okie Dokie, a 4 difficulty high 3 for 5 damage frenzy tech attack. With Blitz, draw 1 card and discard 1 card. This attack gains 1 keyword from the discarded card. And Frenzied is a Blitz ability that says this attack gets +1/+1 for every attack that's been blocked this turn. We'll just discard Okie Dokie with Okie Dokie and do Frenzy twice. It's
Okie Dokie double Dokie.
crazy. Okie Dokie.
That was my that was my immediate thought when we talked about these cards. Was like, do we get to double up on Frenzy?
Yeah.
And if so, boy howdy, as a string finisher, this could be absolutely bonkers against some of the boogeymen like Rodan.
The string
trying to chain block you.
Yeah. Or other boogeymen like Recovery Girl that just keep, half blocking and stuff too. What was it? Who was it? Sorry. Someone just said somebody. Yeah, giving Okie Dokie Echo is also kind of silly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You can give it anything.
Give it anything.
Powerful.
Yep. Dupler.
You throw. You shouldn't give it flash. Don't do that.
Yeah.
If you somehow pitch, well, just don't play the. I guess you have to play the flash. If you somehow pitch a, what's the May 2 card? The May 2 attack that has like powerful stun, EX3 stun 2, powerful 3. We can give it desperation.
We can give it safe. We can give it anything.
You're talking about Patrick Baby.
Yeah, Patrick Baby. Yeah, if you give it Patrick Baby, the goat of keywords.
Yeah, I think this card's super neat. This is the rare in the deck. It's a precon, not that rarity matters except for the alt arts, but
it matters for certain formats like Common Ground.
That's a totally real format.
Yeah, it's a 7 format. It was at the Atlanta Regional that somebody hosted. Anyway, but yeah, no, this card is nuts. Hands on Void. So, man, hey, we could play this in Hood. You also play it in Rodan, sure. Played so many things. Excuse me. But that's gonna be the last of the attacks, I believe, in the deck. Let's shift over to foundations. We've got Attention to Detail, a 2/5 foundation with a +3 low block with response. After an attack is played, if its printed speed is 3 or less, it gets +1 damage. Pretty good.
This is neat.
Yeah.
Does Moonfish have Void?
Yes.
Yes.
Our locals in playing Void.
It's be a cool Moonfish card.
Wait,
Mina 3 card.
Doesn't Moonfish care about damage though?
He does, but almost all of his moves also have, almost all of his stuff is 3/3s.
Yeah.
I know we don't have chat on the screen, but we recorded this live and we have chat, so come watch us live on Twitch to be a part of these. Someone just mentioned that it has no Connie symbols, and that's sad. A little bit. But I think it's a neat card.
I'm not putting a ton of printed 3s in my deck, so this is kind of a build around.
Yeah.
But in decks that are built around it, this is very cool.
Yep.
All right. Our next foundation is Attitude Selector. A 1 difficulty 5 check +2 high block foundation with response flip. After you discard or remove 1 or more cards from your hand, draw a card. On the Void.
Thank God Pony doesn't have Void. Holy hell.
I'd like the speaking hat now, please. This card shouldn't exist.
There we go. No. This card is so crazy. What do we have? What is it? What's his name?
I don't need this going with I don't need this going with Botan's coaching to draw 5 cards.
This card's gonna go wild. As a 1/5 +2 high block, its stats are so good.
This card is actually bananas. This is a bonkers card to have printed on the Void symbol.
This is gonna be in so many decks.
Ghidorah, Rodan.
If Ghidorah removes Galactic Monster or Polite and Well-Spoken, he's already going positive. Mm-hmm. This puts him at +2 on his character. You're turning Ghidorah into like an 8-hander with this card. Mm-hmm. This is crazy. If when Rodan finds full rewind throttle, gets to target, commit, redraw, draw an extra.
Mm-hmm.
Woo!
Value.
Baby!
Getting the vapors. Someone in our chat
this
saying
card's
that
nuts.
Void
I
helps.
really like this one.
The card is so cool. But on to the next. What?
So the issue is that Void's not the only one that gets help from this.
Yeah.
All symbols get help from these.
I was gonna say, shoot. Was it not even?
Yeah, not
like
not those bunkers with this card, right?
Yeah.
Like you selectively draw a card for your discard pile, you discard a card, you either get a momentum or you've selectively discarded a card. And then I'll just draw a card. So I just actually went positive and selectively drew the top card of my discard pile.
And maybe got a momentum. Yeah,
you get to play this in Suzuki.
Yeah. This card has bananas in him.
Clown Boy is back.
It's time for Suzuki Flurry on people.
Is what that character needed more card draw though? Was that ever its problem?
It's finding the attacks is the actual problem.
I'm not gonna go through the whole list of every Void character, but I was like, oh, I saw Suzuki, I had to mention it. This character, this foundation is so crazy.
Yonder, yeah.
If in 6 months you see this card on someone's watch list for a ban, don't be surprised.
Shut up. On to the next foundation. Dial Adjustment is a 1 difficulty 5 check +2 mid-block tech foundation. With Enhanced Commit, this attack gets -2 speed +2 damage. Under the Order Attune.
So people really like... we've been seeing a lot more of the Hitoshi Shinzo Foundation.
Yep, I was just going to mention it.
Yeah, where it's just a flip cost, and hey, this is just a commit cost for it. Like, this is -1 speed effectively, like when you math out, like -2 speed, blah, 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 blah. It's good for finishers when you need to, but it's reusable, and that's fantastic.
And, you know, we do have a throw in this deck, so we don't care if that gets blocked. We'll just give it 2 damage.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, especially in a Speedy Sam. Speedy Sam. I'm never not calling him Speedy Sam now.
Mm-hmm.
It just puts it back to printed because he's already given your tech stuff +2 speed.
Mm-hmm.
I think this one's actually pretty solid too. I think you'll see this one pop up in a lot of decks, especially now that I'm thinking about it. Like, Order has a decent amount of speed hate already, so it just adds more to that. Oh, actually, there's a slight
Yeah,
tangent.
I mean,
our buddy's Cart Titan deck that he just built, he had some issues getting damage on his Order build.
well, that's the
There we
Order's
go.
problem, right? Order needs damage.
Yeah, so now we got damage. We just have to get a little speed up. And if Cart Titan's
Well,
already
guess
given
what?
+3 speed,
Well, let's talk about this next card then. For that
Man,
Order speed.
that's so good. Don't do this! A 1 difficulty 5 check +2
They're
low block
right.
foundation.
Don't print this card. It's already banned. Don't print this card.
With enhanced
We banned it one time already. We should ban it again.
with enhanced
How many
discard
times
1
we gotta
card.
tell you, old man?
This is going great. Enhanced discard 1 card. This attack gains stun 1.
We need snack time on Order symbol. Just all Order characters now have snack time.
Yeah, it doesn't have deadlock
Like it
for
doesn't.
all
It
cards.
doesn't have the dialogue enhance. But
It
like,
doesn't give it the 1 speed. This is
Yeah.
totally fair and balanced.
This is fine.
Sure.
This is fair. This is fine.
Okay.
I am down for them to like experiment with cards that have previously been banned to like figure out where the line is. It's fine. This is notably weaker than Snack Time. Is this a good idea? I don't know.
You know
It
what?
depends on how good we think every attack having stuff like when you break it down to just being hey gets stun 1. Kendo never saw a lot of play. Paul, people have been kind of talking about Paul and how he kind of just lamals people sometimes. So like maybe there's a potential issue with it, but like we can watch it, right? It's a common in a deck. It shouldn't cost a lot.
Yeah. It's fine. I think it's a solid card. I don't think anyone's gonna play 4X of this. Because
I think they will.
I
be
think
fair.
it's a solid maybe 2 of, maybe. But it depends on the deck, right? But I don't see everyone just jamming 4 copies of this in every deck they play if they have the Order symbol.
I think if you've got like Order Fire
Oh hey, fourth
and
kind.
you're not a 5-hander. If you could like jam this with Wish Hearted Feral Shriek and redraw.
Oh
I
hey
think this
Aaron.
is pretty good.
Hey Aaron too. How you doing, bud?
But no,
yeah.
I think the card's fine. It'll be good.
I propose Snack Time legal in a food only deck. Sure, man.
Yeah, sure.
I'm down.
You like
I'm
kind
so
of make
down.
the rules, so
I'm so down. On to our next foundation. We've got. Oh God, I didn't read this ahead of time. Hold on. Sam Paguita pilot.
Sure. Should have watched the show. They
Sure.
probably say it.
2 difficulty 5 check foundation with a +2 low block. Under the Void Attune symbol with Enhanced Commit. This tech attack gets +2 damage. If your rival is not taking damage this turn, it gets +1 speed.
I think it's
That's
cool.
Pretty good.
I think it's a nice filler piece. We've seen similar cards with like back in old Challenger decks. We saw like Seen It All from the Trigun ones. It's like, hey, it gives some amount of variable stats.
Yeah, I think like being reusable, and especially if you're like running everything around tech, I think it's pretty solid. +2 low block, always good. Always good.
Yeah.
I'm glad it doesn't have like a +3. I think it's a pretty good card. Not really much to say on that one. Now we do have Power Drain. It's a interesting 2 difficulty 5 check +3 mid block foundation with Enhanced Flip. Each player commits 1 foundation for every 5 foundations in their stage. Multiplayer, multiplayer, multiplayer.
I mean, I'm not even worried about the multiplayer part of this, right? I know they want to push it, or at least they want to put out whatever. We haven't heard any rumbles about like 4-player Star Trek, but this is like a very strong fake deadlock threat, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you have multiple of these on board, like I would like you to commit your board on your turn so it can come back to me. Like, it's a very good end your turn that order is known for. Or I want to flip all of them on my turn so you die, right? Oh, here comes my pressing the advantage. Is that the order two check,
yes.
right? Pressing the advantage? Yeah. It's like, oh, cool. It's now plus 1.3 again. It's huge.
Yeah, or even early game. You just go, I have less than 5. You have more than 5. Commit 1, please. Don't kill me yet.
Yep.
A little bit of that stun stuff. It's very interesting, though. If you... I don't know, if I play against somebody who has 1 billion foundations and you only have, like, less than 1 billion...
I need someone. Oh man, this is the coolest Endeavor card, Endeavor 3 card with like plus Ultra Prominence Burn, right? So we're gonna commit them down with 1-man Infernos.
Oh.
We're gonna play this on that, so we can play Earth, right? Does Kickflip doesn't have Earth, right? So I can't play that. So I just want to play Kickflip and this and plus Ultra Prominence Burn.
I get it.
Sure, we can find a character that does that.
Yeah. Surely there's some kind of fire order kickflip character.
All right.
I think this is a good symmetry breaker. I really like this concept of card.
This is I think this is a good wall breaker card as a foundation, right? It solves a little bit of the problems that people I've built to 10 approach, right?
Yeah. On to the next one. We've got Other Self. Our first unique foundation, a 3 difficulty 4 check foundation with +3 high block. Enhance remove. Return this attack to its printed speed and damage. We gotta reset under order. Oh, it's got the order attuned.
Yeah. Everyone now has another Eden box. Pretty good.
I think the only bad thing about it is a 4 check, so like...
It's a remove cost and a 4 check, but...
Yeah. I'm always shy.
It's a foundation.
When I get foundations, if it's got a 4 check, I usually shy away from having too many of those. But I am a coward.
I limit myself to like 9 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's too many. I'm like 5 max. I can't go that many.
But we'll just draw them, right?
I also play Dropkick Slicer.
In your hand, they're good.
Hmm.
I also play Dropkick Slicer as a 1 check. So
yeah.
Yeah,
your fears make no sense. I just slam them. Whatever.
Listen, if you got the check, you got the check, right?
Yeah. Yep. That's power vibes.
Yeah. Pre-sod. Under our next foundation, we have Shutdown, a 3 difficulty 5 check foundation with a +2 high block. Under the Void Attune symbol. Response remove. After your rival plays an attack that shares a keyword with another attack in their card pool, skip this attack's enhanced step. This is bonkers, actually.
Yeah, this is very cool end your attack. Yeah. It kind of sucks if you're like 2 attacks in, but it can really save your life if they're keyword tribal. Or if they're just like, hey. Like, it shuts down Togas a little bit. Again, it's a 3 check. It's a remove cost, but it's overall pretty good.
Remember when the good punch decks were around and they were like, a punch attack, Valiant Assault. Get that out of here.
Yeah.
Downside
it's weird. I do think it's interesting that we decided to word it as skip the enhanced step instead of give it flash, but whatever.
Well, I mean, it matters for like things that count keywords in the card pool.
Keyword. Yeah.
Yeah.
So there are older cards that existed in UniVersus, like when Flash was around, that have the same wording. I think it's relatively only. Whatever.
Well, I guess.
Well, it's not a big deal. I think this. I agree with you guys. I think this card's cool. We've taken like the cheerleader idea and removed the momentum cost and added a difficulty, and that's
added difficulty made it. I guess both are remove costs. So
yeah, and then made it like very.
If you really want to play, really defensive, right?
Yeah. Well, your rival has a little more control over it.
Yeah.
They see it in stage. They can choose not to play attacks that share keywords.
Listen, they already made that. They already made that mistake at deck creation. They can't do anything about it now.
Yeah, man. Oh, you're playing Bakugo? Hope you're not playing all Furies.
Oh, sorry, Ochako.
Oh, that targets me specifically. Oh no. But no, I think this card is crazy.
Yeah, it's a super good defensive piece. Looking to see where people cook up with it.
Yeah, and on to our final card, our final reveal. Memory Upgrade. A 1 difficulty 6 check. Void attuned foundation with a +2 high block. Response flip. After your rival plays an attack, you may play the first enhance ability during the enhance step.
I love this.
I have the first enhance. Also a bonkers card. 1/6 is really good. We play Speedy Sam and go, nope, this doesn't have an enhance.
Yeah, we love
step.
that.
Not in my house.
I fulfilled my duty.
But you got to keep your foundation this time.
Yeah.
And it was a 6 check and not a 4.
True.
This card is... I really wish it wasn't on the Void Attune symbol, honestly, but man, it's so good.
You can play it in Hood. What are you complaining about? Hood got support.
Doesn't care. Hood doesn't care about the first enhance on my opponent's turn. I laugh at your vast Chimera Kraken. All right, Rodan, chill.
I don't know what I'm doing with that first enhance, but I'll figure it out.
What's a condescending explanation and flip the attack?
Yep, true.
Actually, that's wild, and all right, hold on. Wait a minute. Hold up.
I don't want this attack. It's done.
What can we do? I'm looking up something. Hold on.
It's incredible display. You can stop it with incredible display.
Use Cape of No Return. That's also a good one.
True. Make sure you get no value.
What can we? What's another character that wants to go first on the enhanced step?
On defense?
Yeah, on defense.
Our boy Speedy Sam, but we already made that joke.
We'll play defense, remember?
Our defense is our foundations. Is that the joke?
Who's other characters with Void that care about going first?
We're looking.
Well, don't look in AOT. There's none of those.
True.
I
can't think of any that actually
it's probably a retro thing.
Probably.
Honestly.
I mean, very niche, but you could be Tetsu with 0 cards in hand and go, we'll make this 0 damage before you can do any shenanigans, I guess.
I mean, it's only 1, but yeah.
Yeah. I think the real answer here is you use Speedy Sam to end the enhanced step, or you use your foundations to do shenanigans.
You could be Cementos and get to ready stuff before your rival gets to do something, I guess.
Also true.
Yep.
Crazy.
Someone wants this card. I don't know who.
Denki 2 and get a momentum.
You can be who?
Denki 2.
Oh. And then do what with it?
What are you gonna do with that momentum? I don't know.
Change the zone with your vertical maneuvering gear.
Got it. Awesome. Man, huge shout out and thank you to UVS Games for allowing us to preview these cards. I don't know about y'all, but I'm actually really excited to pick up the Sam deck. There's a lot of really good cards in this one.
Yeah, there's really cool cards I'm looking forward to experimenting with.
Yeah, the Lower Decks Challenger Series is available December 6th at your local game store and wherever else you get your UniVersus product, probably.
Well, the good news is that there's been a lot of creators putting out other content. Go check them out and go look at the other decks.
Yes.
There's a lot of really cool stuff floating around in these decks. Glad we got to preview these and looking forward to them coming out, picking them up, brewing, slamming that draw a card into King Ghidorah.
Mm-hmm.
And moving on.
Ending the enhanced step whenever I want. Because I'm doing it.
I do really like Chevron Racer. I think that's a cool
Yeah.
locals deck.
Yeah.
You play Wolf. I don't pass. I end the enhanced step. None of this mini game.
All right, guys. Thank you so much
Whatever.
again to UVS Games for letting us preview this. Once again, decks released December 6th, so go ahead and get them. You can join us Mondays at 9 p.m. ish Eastern over on Twitch, where we do stuff like this live. Bye, guys.